Among 5-passenger compact SUVs, the Honda CR-V is a sales leader. Hell, even I own one. Now in its 5th generation, can the CR-V maintain that leadership position? Yes, here's why. Let's start outside. Without looking too polarizing, the latest CR-V has a distinct, technical, almost brutish vibe, because even Cylons have families. But it's inside where the CR-V truly shines. Despite its compact designation, the cabin is super roomy. The cargo hold has a conveniently low lift-over height and plenty of space for strollers and groceries. If you need more space, just pull this handy handle and the second row folds flat. And when I say flat, I mean pretty darn flat with the load floor in the upper position. If you need more space, or if you want to just make sure that your extra cherry fruit cocktail cans don't go rolling out the back, just slide it forward, pop it down. Accessing that delicious canned fruit is possible via a power hatch, but only on the pricier EXL trim and higher. Though if you can afford the EXL or Touring trims, their leather-clad interiors are lovely. With the seats raised, second row head and legroom is just plain good. And with a mostly flat floor, sitting in the middle position is less of a penalty spot. Oh, and the seats do recline from one position to another position. Yeah, that's reasonably reclined. The spacious second row is also really helpful for holding a rear-facing child seat. More space back here means more space for whoever's sitting up here. You're welcome, Tim Denon.
Thank you.
You're looking the wrong way, camera's over there.
I was looking at a baby.
Cool.
Yeah! That is cool. Roomy though it may be, the interior is not without its faults. Because of a relatively short throw steering wheel, I have to slide the seat forward to maintain an authority position on the steering wheel, which kind of cramps my legs. It's not terrible, but make sure you fit before you buy. Not the Honda Fit fitting in the car. You know what I mean. Otherwise, I like this sliding, well-cushioned center armrest. That's the same height as the one over here on my left, though this one could use a little extra padding. As could this hard plastic knee rest. I mean, I suppose I could duct tape a mouse pad there, but it'd have to be a really classy mouse pad for that to not look terrible. Elsewhere, the interior is filled with handy details. There are storage nooks galore, including this change area by the driver's left knee, this spot at the base of the center stack, and front door storage zones with room for bottles and a weirdly deep hidden area for hiding your terrible dark secrets. The center console is nicely sized, featuring a sliding and removable cover, and the sunglass holder doubles as a conversation mirror for watching your little angels or whatever those screaming demons are that have temporarily replaced them. All told, the CR-V's interior is extremely usable, looks nice, and feels well constructed. All those positive feelings continue when the CR-V is in motion. With steering that is smooth and predictable, acceleration that is smooth and predictable, and a suspension that's smooth and
Predictable.
actually a little bit bumpy over particularly rough terrain, the CR-V creates a transparent driving experience. Everything feels simple and natural and
Predictable.
predictable. I suppose one minor complaint is outward visibility. The high nose and girthy D-pillar ever so slightly reduce the view outside, but use your mirrors and the backup camera and you'll be just fine. And actually, because of a light, quick steering situation and the tidy dimensions of the CR-V, parking's really pretty easy. Hey, I parked! Converting fuel and air into movement in the base LX trim is a 2.4-liter four-cylinder, but all other trims utilize a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that, teamed with the standard continuously variable transmission, delivers abundant power and refined operation. Honda really does deserve kudos for taming the once maddening operation of CVTs. The CR-V is at its most efficient when turbocharged, but even the thirstier, naturally aspirated 2.4-liter bests the fuel economy of competitors like the Kia Sportage and Ford Escape. And before you ask, the CR-V only requires regular unleaded. Spend an extra $1,300 for all-wheel drive, and fuel economy does drop by 1 mpg in both city and highway driving, but you'll enjoy enhanced traction on marginal surfaces and a ride height that's 0.4 inches higher than the puny front-wheel drive CR-V. It sure is fun to look down on the little people. Oh, and in case you had dreams of towing an Airstream trailer with your CR-V, tow capacity is limited to 1,500 pounds, so it's going to have to be a small trailer. Yeah, that might do. Among the CR-V's standard features are alloy wheels, a multi-angle backup camera, 6 airbags, automatic climate control, a capless fuel filler, 4-speaker audio, rear seat ducts, a single USB input, and an electronic parking brake with automatic brake hold, because my right foot has more important things to do at a stoplight than press the brake pedal. Starting just shy of $25,000, including destination, the base Honda CR-V LX trim is a fine conveyance, but if you can afford an extra $2,600, the EX trim is a recommendable step up, with its heated front seats, extra USB outlets, 12-way power driver's seat, 6-speaker audio system, passive entry with push-button start, and the Honda Sensing suite of active safety and convenience features. Building on that, aside from a few false lane departure warnings, Honda Sensing works great. Lane Keeping Assist unobtrusively steers the CR-V within its lane. Dynamic cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and the automatic high beams each work exactly as you'd expect. And the automatic brake warning indication is noticeable, but unlike some systems, doesn't dangerously startle the hell out of you when it activates. On the infotainment front, the LX trim skates by with a basic 5-inch LCD screen, but all other trims feature a high-res 7-inch display that's easy to read, features a glorious volume knob, includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and is nearly smudge-proof. Among the many competitors vying for your attention are the reliable Toyota RAV4, stylish Ford Escape, sporty Mazda CX-5, value-rich Hyundai Tucson, distinctive Kia Sportage, and the Nissan Rogue with its ultra-cozy, some might say marginally inhabitable, optional third row. All fine choices depending on your needs, but the Honda CR-V boasts a universal excellence that's hard to top. Like your Mac fanatic friends used to say, the Honda CR-V just works. It's wholly inoffensive, reasonably priced, and it does exactly what you ask it to do. Basically the opposite of this thing. I love you, sweetie. Yes, there are more thrilling SUVs, but if your life is thrilling enough as is, I'll fully understand if you make the practical choice. Let's get in that CR-V. Whee!